Hey guys, welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I am Sarah, and as you know, I hate to say we're edging towards the end of summer because to me we're still smack in the middle of summer, but in the retail world, of course, they are getting ready for fall and Halloween and all of that stuff. So now is a great time to find clearance items for your patio, for your garden, front porch, that kind of thing. And HomeGoods has all of theirs on clearance right now. So I love antiques and I love to go to estate sales. Of course, you've seen lots of antique shopping on my channel, but I do mix in some things from HomeGoods. Who doesn't? So let's head out to HomeGoods today. I'm going to show you everything from the garden section that's on clearance. And also, we're going to do a quick little trip by Tractor Supply. Some of their shrubs are on sale. Actually, I think all their shrubs are on sale. Their fruit trees are on sale and some other good things because they're getting ready for the next season. So let's head out there and get into it.
All right, so here we go at HomeGoods. So look at all of the fun clearance stuff. It's all the garden and outdoor decorations on clearance. And you can see the prices. I'm just gonna tip most of these and show you guys so you can pause it if you want to see the price a little bit closer. Some of them have the prices on the very bottom. So if it was in a precarious spot or very, very heavy, sometimes I couldn't get to the price, but I can tell you that they are all discounted. That everything in the garden section, outdoor section is on clearance right now because, of course, the retail world, they're getting ready for Halloween. And HomeGoods does have a lot of pottery that's handmade in Italy. Some of it says Mexico. This particular thing is like a resin little bird bath or bird feeder that you could put on the ground. Very cute. This little snail guy, just some garden art. Lots of really cute things, of course, if you like a little bit of coastal look in your home, and some nice faux plants as well. I usually get mine at Michael's, but they had some great ones here. And this would also be a great time to pick up Christmas gifts for the gardeners in your life. Or with HomeGoods, with the garden and patio section, everyone, whether they garden or not, I mean, we all, people still like nice little containers or pots, patio decor, sunroom, all of those things. There's just something for everyone here. And they had a lot of the Martha Stewart collection. I like this blue and white pot right here because it's kind of, I like the chinoiserie look, but that one is a little bit more modern, a little more floral, and I like to mix those in too. But a lot of the Martha Stewart collection was still a little bit pricier. The florals come with all of these containers, and florals are expensive for sure, but this is $120 marked down. This is a farmer's market brand. And then they had some of the Martha Stewart back here. Here is one. It's slightly marked down, and it comes with, of course, the florals in it, like I said, but still a little bit pricey. That turtle is $59. That is a nice little outdoor piece, and then he's got a blue heron above him. That's really cute. I like these blue and white. You guys know I love blue and white. And I have all shades of blue mixed in my house and on my porch. This one's made in Portugal. There you go. There's the price on that one. That's a really And I'll share another trick with you. One other thing that I really love about coming to HomeGoods is sometimes when I go to the antique and thrift stores, I'm not an antique pro. I just buy what I like and I look it up on the internet if I want to know what the value really is. But sometimes I'll find the same things at the thrift store at HomeGoods. Like somebody just bought it there and took it to the thrift store or, whatever. And I can find it sometimes for less money, believe it or not, at HomeGoods. Or maybe I'm at the thrift store and they're missing one and I want a pair. I find it at HomeGoods. So that's another thing, just to keep in mind when you are doing your decor shopping. And right now, as I speak, we're about to have a big fairy birthday party for my almost 7th-year-old. And these would be really cute out in our yard. But I gotta say, aside from this party, they really don't fit my yard. So I'm not gonna get them. But they have giant toadstools if you are looking for some of those. And then a whole lot more of this gorgeous, kind of a turquoisey blue it just screams summer to me, this color. I love it. Whether you're a coastal or you live in the Southwest or you're in the South, that turquoisey blue is just so pretty. And of course, a lot of the porches around the South are painted that they call it haint blue. Kind of reminds me of that. I think the haint blue has a little bit more green in it, but still a very popular color around this area. Really pretty lemon dish. So many things for outdoor parties. That would be so much fun. I think one day I might get there and be able to do some really fun little luncheons and dinner parties when my kids are a little bit older. And I'm not wishing that time away. I love having them small, but right now I can't do a lot of fancy dinners and luncheons and things like that because, you know, kids break things, but as they should. That's just how it goes. It's part of growing up. There's a Made in the USA pot up there at the top. That is just a little plastic pot, but always love to see when anybody carries some of the Made in the USA things. So that's a good little buy right there. Their little bird bath. This one is a metal material that looks like it's coated. And my only advice to HomeGoods would be put the prices on these really heavy items where they're easily, where you can find them very easily and you don't have to move everything around, because some of these were just so heavy and my goodness, we're not trying to break all the merchandise at the store, that's for sure. And then up at the top, that shell looking container, $99 for that. Down here at the bottom, another shell kind of looking pot. Then they had some watermelon, a giant watermelon kind of, I guess it couldn't be a stool, it couldn't sit on that, and a giant pepper, both for $55. So if you need one of those, they've got them. Also make a great Christmas gift for someone who really likes birds. They have a lot of the little camera, Wi-Fi bird feeders for about $20 off. So that's a good little deal. And then we have a little, is that a snail? It looks like a snail. And then there's a frog, just some different little garden art. They could be on your patio. I don't know, whatever you like, but they have lots of different things here. They had a little planter tray in the back, so if you wanted to have some little planters, give those as gifts. And then this big white container, it's actually made in Portugal, and it was I was trying to get to the price, $19 and very heavy, so I was trying to be really careful, obviously. Then they had lots of little pots that already had greenery in them, which really weren't priced bad because all of that is very expensive. If you buy it at Michael's or any of the craft stores, Hobby Lobby, or even Amazon, any of the fake plants, they're just pricey. So I've seen some good prices here and also at the store called At Home. I bought some fake boxwood balls over at the At Home store. And then the ones I have on my front porch that are in planters I actually got on Amazon, and they are linked. I'll link them in this video if you're looking for some fake boxwood for your porch. And then here's a cute little rattan cover on that vase, and then some succulents right there for $39.99. And that little, it's almost like a wood container. And then here is one more. This is like a fern. It's $79.99 for that one. It's an outdoor type fern. And then those peaches, I almost got those because I saw some exactly like that at the antique store used in an arrangement, and they look so cute for summertime. And then these little planters here, the first one on your left is $19.99. And then the green one, I think, was $29.99. And then the last little one, the white kind of wavy looking planter, was $16.99. And then this other pot here on the right that kind of has the texture, it's a pretty big pot, $24.99 for that one. It would go with a lot of different decor. And if you like this green and white ceramic, they had a lot of those, kind of like a set. I mean, they're all priced individually, but they had several if you wanted to make a little green and white vignette with some plants. $12.99 for that little container right there. And the little one next to it is $16.99 with the little ball feet on it. $24.99 for the blue and white ceramic with kind of the fluted edge. I think those are really pretty, and I thought about grabbing one. I didn't though, but I did pick up a rabbit for my garden, which you'll see here coming up in a bit. Okay, and I had to do just a quick look at the Halloween decor, the pretty Halloween decor though, all the pumpkins. They really have a great selection right now of all of the blown glass pumpkins. If you want to get some for your mantle or somewhere else in your house, I think that blue one is really pretty. They're all pretty, the gold and the orange, and they have a ton of those on the shelf right now, and they're all priced pretty well. I've seen them other places for a lot more. And then on the back section of this clearance area, they have a lot of pillows that are marked down. There's my mom and my girls. And I think I've got a price here showing somewhere. I'm going to show you. Let's see. How much are these guys? It's $24.99 for a set of two. Those are the little ones at the bottom, but they were all priced right around $24.99. And then I found this little garden bunny. It was only $2 off, but I've been looking for some garden bunnies and I liked the look of this one. So I just got one because that's all I could find. But I really like her and she looks really cute in my garden. You will see her in a video coming up. And then a few more things. There's this Thomasville little boy here. It's $99 for that garden sculpture. Then there's like a palm tree kind of looking thing there in the back. $115 for that one. So they're still, a good chunk of change, but they marked down from what they were. And if you're looking for something like that, like I said, they definitely have them. This little bird bath is really sweet, and it is marked down also $10 off to $39.99. And it's kind of funny because the markdowns are now, but here in the South, we use our garden rooms, our sunrooms, our front porches, back porches, patios more in the fall. So it's a great time to buy some stuff. They had a giant croissant that I guess you could put in your yard if you wanted to have a birthday party, and that was part of your decor. They also had ice cream cones. A little strange, but hey, if you're looking for one, they have them here. $29.99 for that vase. It's a big vase. They had some really pretty ones back here. $149.99 for this little table. I just wanted to show you guys. This would be great for a sunroom. It is definitely not going to be something that you could leave outside. It needs to be in an indoor covered area, but I thought that the wood was really pretty on these guys. $69.99 for that tall little one up there at the top in the right corner. And then they had some baskets, and I actually got, these are great for your pantry. I picked up a really large one to use for my baby's toys because I needed somewhere just to stash some toys in her room. So we did get one of those on our way out of the store. There she is with it. And we got the little garden bunny, of course. So two fun things. And on the way out, I saw these chairs. They were a pretty good little price. Then it was on to Tractor Supply, and Tractor Supply has a sale going on right now on their shrubs. and you can find some really nice things for a significant amount off. They also have their fruit trees all on sale as well. Hibiscus, those were 20% off today, and the price marked is $22.99, so 20% off of that $22.99. And then they have their trees for $20, and so it's not just fruit trees, it's all trees. So if you can find a magnolia back there, or anything else, if you have a greenhouse, you could do some of the citrus in zone 7B. Of course, if you don't have a greenhouse, the limes and that sort of thing are going to be really tough to keep unless we have a very warm winter, and we usually don't. But they had lots of trees and different things left, and so they're all $20. During the earlier part of the season, they were $39.99, so you're looking at quite a savings. You could get them now, you could plant them, but you just have to keep them very well watered through the next month or so where it's really hot. Gonna head inside real quick, and I'm gonna show you what good stuff they have in there. Now they also have a lot of their summer decor on clearance inside too, and I have a little sneak peek of that, but you might want to check out Tractor Supply if you're looking for any of the kind of farm looking decorations are all on sale right now. My daughter did get one of these little miniature garden hose. I think we got the purple color. We already have a rake, so we got that today. And then they have this Royal Raspberry Proven Winners. This is the Agastache. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, so sorry if I do. I have the Peachy Keen, I believe it's called, variety of that, and I really like it. Gardenias, pretty good size, $17.99. And these, of course, were the frost-proof variety that will take a zone 7 winter just fine. And then they have the Limelight Prime hydrangeas from Proven Winners. They turn a really pretty color in the fall, and of course they look like that in the summer. And they were $24.99, and they are of course marked down as well. It's 15% off all of their shrubs, and some are 20% off. The Dapper White Butterfly Bush, this is a great price, $24.99 for a 2-gallon. You can't find that price at the specialty nurseries or at the big box stores. Tractor Supply does have it, of course. $29.99 for Camellia japonica. It's going to be Camellia japonica season again before you know it. So theirs were looking really healthy. Then they had a little lime, also a 2-gallon size, but $22.99 for this variety. Little lime is, of course, going to stay smaller than the other one. Then we have Endless Summer, $29.99 for that hydrangea. It's going to be 15% off. And then, of course, at the top, we also have some sedge at $14.99. I really like the look of that plant. I need to put some of that in my front flower bed. Some hostas for $7.99, and then we also had some good prices at $9.99 for the pencil holly, soft touch pencil holly. And then this little vine right here, I'm really not familiar with it, but $24.99 for that one as a 2-gallon. Peaches and cream is the color. And down at the bottom, some more hostas coming in at $7.99. Get that to focus. There we go. $7.99 for those. And then coming around the corner, we have some different Encore azaleas, all for $12.99. This is a 1-gallon size. Really is a great price. I don't see them at that price at Lowe's or Home Depot. So one thing that's great about Tractor Supply is while they might have less variety, what they do have is always healthy generally and always priced really well. So I love that about Tractor Supply. They have quite a good variety of different Encore azaleas in stock. So the purples and the pinks, I saw a lot of those. And that fuchsia pink one seems to be one of the best ones for rebloom. Like some of them are kind of sporadic with their blooms when they do the rebloom, but I noticed that fuchsia pink color seems to really be prolific. Then there's some sunshine ligustrum, $24.99 for the 2-gallon. And they also had the double pink knockout for $24.99 for that 2-gallon size. If you're looking for a shrub that performs really well in full sun or even, part sun, $21.99 for Nandina. That's a really hardy little plant and it just does really well. Crepe myrtles for $19.99 for that size. That isn't bad. And then blueberry pink icing, $26.99. What a name. That's a beautiful name for that blueberry bush. And then over here, oh, look at that one. That one has got a flower on it. That looking good. Kaleidoscope abelia. Very pretty. And let's see, this one I believe was coming in. Yes. At $29.99. Chinese French flower coming in at $24.99. And then another hardy little plant, this double play candy corn spirea. I've heard really good things about these guys. $24.99 for that one. And then you want to take a look inside too. Like I said, if you like the farm decor or anything like that, also some great ideas for Christmas gifts. They just have a lot of things that are marked down as we start to switch seasons here in the retail world. So check out the inside. Like I said, they have some different planters. This blue one, $29.99 on clearance. They have a little kind of burnt red color at the top. Just some different things that you might be interested in.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you liked today's video, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what is going on in your world. And I will see you back here next time in the next video right here at the Real Southern Garden. Bye, guys.